This week, we got insane videos for you to enjoy. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. James is a truck driver who was driving on the I-80 West near Cleveland in snowy conditions. Suddenly, an SUV passed him on the left before losing control and colliding with the median barrier. The SUV then ricocheted off the median barrier before colliding with James's semi-truck, causing it to lose control. Thankfully, James managed to regain control and nobody was hurt in the collision. This Reddit user was driving behind a Pontiac Aztek in the right lane when the driver slowed down, and the Reddit user moved to the left lane before the Pontiac driver sped up and overtook him. Watch what happened next. A car merged into the Aztek's lane, and the driver locked up his brakes before colliding head-on with a concrete barrier. What an overreaction! This Reddit user was driving on the East Lancashire Road in England. As they turned into the road, this happened. A guy standing on the side of the road suddenly threw an egg at them. The Reddit user reported it to the police, but they said they wouldn't identify him because he was fully covered up. While cruising down a highway, a person witnessed a crazy collision, but his dash cam failed to record, so they asked nearby drivers for the footage. In the footage a Tesla owner shared with them, you can clearly see a Corvette sideswiping a Volvo before crashing into the Tesla. Thankfully, it seems that nobody was seriously injured. This Reddit user's car was sideswiped while moving at only 25 miles per hour. As he made a right turn, the driver of a pickup ran a yield sign before sideswiping the Reddit user's Toyota. Thankfully, the damage was minor and nobody was injured. Lady Galette was stopped for traffic, waiting to cross the Mexican border, when someone decided to drive on the shoulder, without knowing that the car in front of Lady Galette was a marked police officer who immediately pulled over the shoulder driver. This Reddit user was going a steady 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. He wasn't staring at his mirror because he thought nobody would overtake him. When he checked it to see if anybody was posturing to pass him, this happened. The driver of an SUV suddenly passed him, forcing an oncoming driver into the shoulder to avoid a collision. The SUV driver was a teenager, and the Reddit user caught up to them immediately at a red light because they went in the same place the Reddit user was initially traveling. This Reddit user was stopped at a red light in Phoenix when this happened.
Oh my God.
The driver of an SUV coming from the left suddenly turned in front of another car coming from the right, causing a brutal T-bone collision. Both involved drivers were young people, and the Reddit user talked to them. The girl driving the SUV was fine while the guy she hit was pretty banged up and kind of dazed. He was being seen by paramedics, so the Reddit user didn't want to bother him too much. This anonymous Reddit user was driving when a tanker truck suddenly crossed into his lane.
Oh.
This made him lose control on the icy road. As you can see, he was not prepared to move further into the turn. Braking in that situation wasn't particularly smart, but more of a panic reaction. The car's electronics were very helpful in catching the beginning loss of control. This Reddit user's dash cam captured a crazy wreck. A sedan blew through a red light before T-boning an SUV. Sadly, the Reddit user doesn't have any updates. This Reddit user was driving when he was forced to swerve for an SUV, illegally overtaking a semi-truck. Thankfully, the Reddit user avoided a collision with the SUV driver.
Bad drivers worldwide, we hope you subscribe.